Good morning, good morning. What up, everybody? We back here at Bimbo Bakeries. We're getting the bread for the church. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful morning. I know it's a pretty new year, so we got to get back to it. Of course, we got a lot of different things in here for snacks and other things like that. Got to get everything down. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful night. Also, one more day, guys, and you know what it is: Steelers versus Ravens. Boy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm really looking forward to that game because if we win that game, oh, bruh, it's gonna be pandemonium. Dr. Kush, good morning, good morning. Did any of you guys, Dr. Kush, you missed my live when I was at church? I didn't see you in there, bro. I went live from watch night service for the New Year's. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I played drums when I was growing up a lot for different for competitions and everything else, but I don't play as the main drummer no more because I'm like the auxiliary guy. So like anything that they need, like working the cameras and everything, that's what I do. But yeah. So when they need me to fill in, I fill in. Happy New Year to everyone that didn't get to. I did miss it. My bad. I was with the fam, bro. It's cool with you was with the family. We were on late. I think I started the live at like 10:15 p.m. So you know what I'm saying. I wanted to make sure that I get everything. But hopefully next time you guys are there. But I'm glad you were there with the family. As long as you got to enjoy yourself, bro, and be safe, I'm good with that. But people were surprised. They were like, "Oh my God, you play drums! Oh my gosh!" And they thought I couldn't play. I'm like, I've been playing since I was 7. Like, if y'all don't know that about me, I've been to competition for drumming, like competition. So I've been drumming since I was 7, and that was like my thing, like for a large part of my life. But then, I stepped down to help out the church in other ways. So, they got a guy, and I'll just be the auxiliary. When they need somebody to fill in, I'm there. If not, I'm on the sideline. I that way better, anyways. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, I was in a good land. Good morning, Wundercats, bro. Yes, sir. Everybody's good. Ashley, well, it's always a pleasure to have you, madam. Money Mike, what do you love more, drumming or basketball? Ooh, those are my two things. Listen, when I was growing up, it was basketball and drums for me, 100% all the time. Like when I wasn't practicing basketball, you know what I'm saying? I was at church practicing drumming. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, man, you know what? As a young man, it was probably basketball. As I got older, it was drumming. But I mean, basketball was such a large portion of my life. It's like, yeah, so I wouldn't know that. I'd say 50-50. We gonna leave that one at 50-50. Drumming and basketball were by far the two biggest things from like me growing up. And it also kept me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Because when you're drumming, because I drum for the church. So if you're drumming for the church, you going to like, you know what I'm saying, like different churches, revivals, you know what I'm saying, 5 nights of dynamite. You're going to other churches, youth nights, you know what I'm saying, afterglow, um, teen talent. Teen talent was the like the United States competitions for anybody 19 and under for Church of God. And yeah, I remember I didn't make it to General Assembly. I made it to States for singing and for drumming. Hey, good morning, Coach. Hopefully you were good, man. Hopefully you and the family good. And then we went down to they had the General Assembly at the Spurs arena, where the San Antonio Spurs play, and people got pictures with like wrestlers. They went into the locker rooms, whole nine. That's how much people was there. They had to use an arena. And every year, if y'all look it up, General Assembly, look back through the years. If you think I'm joking, yeah. And if you go back further enough for states, regionals, you'll probably see my name on there. But I'm not gonna tell you my name because I don't want people being weird. But yeah, my name would be on there. Muffins is on. Nah, people was asking me questions about the stuff. So hopefully everyone had a wonderful, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of a tangent. But hopefully everyone had a wonderful New Year's. Like I said, I was at church. Watch night service. It was fun, man. It was definitely fun. It's nice when I can let down, you know what I'm saying, have a little fun on the drums. Because I don't play as often. Nowhere near as often as I used to play. I mean, think about it. When you're playing an instrument, like thoroughly, you're practicing throughout the week, 3 or 4 times a week. Then you're also playing on like Sundays or Saturdays in the other churches. So yeah, that was a large portion of my life, man. I remember when my father and my mother got my first drum pad. I used to draw my mom up the wall with all that drumming sound. And my dad bought me my first drum set. Yo, shout out to Pop. Good morning, Norman Bryce. My name is Nitro. You're watching the Wunderkind Show. We are live here from Bimbo Bakeries. We pick up bread and we give it out at the church for a bread ministry, so anybody in the community can get it. Yeah, so just doing my part. You feel me? But guys, Ravens versus Steelers coming up. Who y'all got, bro? Because I got Ravens all day. I think that if, oh my God, Zelly, bro, with a $50 donation. Yo, man, hit it up, bro. Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year's to you, bro. Thank you so much for that, bro. Best Nation donation. Man, Zelly with the 50. Dang, you just threw that out there on the jump. Now my heart palpitated. All right, so here's the thing. Lamar's playing. I told y'all he was going to play. He was not going to miss this game. He got extra padding on. I told y'all he would have extra padding on. And he looked like he was going to be using the Kevlar undervest that Mike Vick used to use. If you remember, I believe his last season in Philly, he started getting hit a lot, and then he used that. So I think that Lamar's going to run in this game. A lot of people don't think Lamar's going to run in this game. I think Lamar Jackson's going to run in this game. Look for Lamar Jackson to have roughly 40 yards in this game on the ground at the minimum. I'm telling y'all. Watch. King Lee, good morning, good morning. I'm telling y'all this right now. Lamar's going to have around 40, 50 yards on the ground. I'm telling you. I'm telling you he is. This is for all the marbles. Look for, I think the first couple plays for the Ravens, you're going to see him running. You're going to see him running. You're definitely going to see him running. And everyone's going to be like, yo, I thought he was hurt. He was like, he was hurt. But once again, he's asked to do more than any quarterback in the league. It's not like he's asked to just sit back there and just pass the ball. That's not the way that this team is constructed. The team is constructed for him to dive, duck, and dodge, right, on the passing, and then be able to contribute into the running game, which opens up holes, for Henry and others, Keaton Mitchell. And you've seen the difference when he is there and when he starts the game when he got hurt and when he started to run the ball. You notice how Derrick Henry started hitting off some big runs, bam, 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 because now you can't cheat and say, okay, we're just going to cut down it. Now you got to guard off the edges just as well to close out the give. Because if he gives it or he keeps it, he's going around that edge because that guy is slamming down off the edge to stop Derrick Henry. Now, if he keeps it now, there's nobody there. Now it's Lamar Jackson, 4.2, 4.3 speed guy. Even if you want to say he's slowed down, fine. 4.4 speed guy against a linebacker. Good luck with that. And he has a head of steam. Good luck with that. So that's what I'm saying in the open field. Or if the linebacker came down, then all you have to worry about is the safety. So that's like 5-10 yards every time. You can't live playing football like that. So that's what I'm saying. So I think he's going to run in this game. Expect that. I'm dead serious with you. What's good, Black One Rob? What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. Still look trash versus the Browns. We should definitely beat them. What? Listen, y'all seen how an average like the Browns aerial shut down the Pittsburgh Steelers? And they're like, well, then they have BK. I put money on it. One of them are going to go off against us because that's how bad our secondary is. You watch, because we're not going to get the. Because here's the thing, guys, we're not going to get the pass rush that the Browns had. You have to take things into consideration. We're not going to get the pressure that was generated that the Browns are generating. Play in and play out. The Steelers lost that game because they refused to surrender up the record to Myles Garrett. They refused to do that. So because they refused to surrender, wasn't able to get the ball out real quick, right? Really, really quick. So we already know that's how it is. So we don't got no Myles Garrett on our team. So they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I had time back here. And Darren Rodgers, if we're playing zone, he is one of the best quarterbacks versus zone. You have to man up guys, hit them off their routes, hit off their timing routes, and then make him try to beat you with his legs and stuff like that. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna put everybody in prevent. And then the guys that you think, oh, how did they do that again? They're going to have big games. You're going to be like, how? This is going to come down to if the Ravens offense can score enough and if we can have one, maybe two turnovers on the Steelers. That's the only way I see us winning this game. If not, we're going to lose. I'm telling you this. We have to do those things to win. We have to. It's not an if and but about it. We have to do that to win. This isn't wishing on a star. We got one chance at this. One chance for all the marbles. If we lose, we go home. If we win, we in the playoffs, and we going against the Texans, who is another amazing defense. Another reason why Lamar needs all the rest he can get. Because, mind you, that Texas defense is flying around and hitting people. Hey, good morning, Nitro. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Flex Zone said to win, the Ravens need to not beat themselves. Facts. We have to have a turnover-free game. That means the same way how we haven't seen y'all been fumbling the ball those other weeks, you have to pretty much enter this week not fumbling the ball. We need the same thing. It's pretty simple. But we're going to get to see if they do it. See, the problem is with the Ravens is they get comfortable. So if we get up on a lead on it, like that's my thing with them. Like we'll get up, like we'll be all serious to start the game out, right? First half, we serious. Everybody's like, oh, we the Ravens, everything else. And then as soon as we get up on a lead, everybody starts hot dogging. Everybody stops holding the ball like this. They start holding it down here like this. All of a sudden, the defenders aren't like this. They're standing up like this, waiting for you to do something. Then when they come back, it's like, oh man, we gotta now they got a head of steam. We gotta try to stop them. That's famous Raven football. You have to be intense the entire game to win this game. The Steelers are not going to give it to us. They are not. And on top of not giving it to us, they're going to try to hit you a lot. So even if you do beat them, you're going into the next game sore. That's the way AFC North football has always been played. So that's why my mindset goes to, you know what I'm saying? We got to do what we can now. Don't take anything for granted and keep it pushing. Hopefully they learn from that, our mistakes, and we go on a little run. Now, if we make it to the playoffs, anything is anything. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything. And that's why it's so exciting, right? Because think about it, guys. Josh Allen is hurt right now. He's a little injured, right? Josh Allen can get knocked off the first week of the playoffs. Wild card. If he gets knocked off, if we win this and Josh Allen gets knocked off in the first week, who are we going against? Patriots? Or they'll be going against exactly Patriots or Denver? Like, come on now, bro. You can inject that right into the veins, man. Bro. Listen, man, that's another. I told y'all that's why I did not want to punt on the season. When we were 1-5, everyone said punt on the season. I'm like, no, this is a weird season. I'm not seeing this. This is the biggest. This might be the greatest Vegas season in modern day sports history, because everybody that you did not think was going to make it made it, and all the other teams that you think was going to be great had big problems. Think about it. The Bills have been struggling. The Kansas City Chiefs have been struggling. They didn't make the playoffs. Ravens have been struggling. The Cincinnati Bengals have been struggling. Who else have been struggling? The Philadelphia Eagles at times have been struggling. The Dallas Cowboys are struggling. The Detroit Lions are struggling. Like, come on now, bro. Those are like, out of all the top 10 teams, there's like 6 or 7 of them that you believe are going to be in the playoffs and that might not make the playoffs. Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. That's what I'm saying to y'all. So, man, we just need to do our jobs, man. They need to do their jobs and then get this dub. That's all I'm worried about. I don't care about nothing else. We're going to be live for it, too. You know we're going to be live. You know I'm going to be live for that. I'm not missing that game. I'm not missing that game. We're going to be in Ravens gear, top to bottom, everything. I got to go buy some confetti poppers. Like, bro, like, we going to be live in that game. I'm not joking. I am not joking with that at all. At all. We got so much stuff to get done for that. Hopefully we get the other stuff done. Man, that game is going to be so ridiculous, bro. So ridiculous. If Zay fumbles one ball, bro, he going to have to see me, bro. He have to see me, bro. I'm sorry. You have to see me, Zay. You know I love you, man, but you're going to have to come see me, bro. He better have his hands on those balls paused as tightly as possible. I'm dead serious with you. Pause. Dead serious. I do not need any fumbles, any drop passes, tip passes that turn into what's it called, interceptions and stuff like that. I don't need none of that. How did both of these die? It makes no sense. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Both died, so hopefully you guys can still hear me. Nitro is not gonna miss that. Nothing's gonna make me miss that game. God forbid. Vegas cleaned up this seat. Boy, Money Mike, Vegas was eating, bro, feeding families, bro. Because, bro, even certain players you thought were gonna do good this year didn't do good this year. It wasn't just so like, and I'm not a gambling guy, but if you're looking at it from a prop bet thing, right? So teams aren't winning. So if you're doing money lines and all that stuff like that, you're losing. Then if you're doing prop bets, you're losing because guys that you thought were going to have amazing seasons didn't have the amazing seasons. Saquon Barkley has been average this year. I mean, not average. He's been good, but not great this year. Derrick Henry started off slow. He ramped it up as the weeks went on, but Derrick Henry started off slow. Jahmyr Gibbs was a little slower. Bijan was a little slower. Like, it wasn't the same as, man, this year has been real crazy. Real crazy. Look at Myles Garrett. We thought Myles Garrett would have obliterated the sack record. We thought by this moment he would already, think about how many people have been probably betting on Myles Garrett to get 1 or 2 sacks in the last 4 weeks, right? This man had like 13, 14 sacks in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And then all of a sudden he got none. Hey. Like, bro, it's nasty work. I think he's gonna get it versus Cincinnati. But Cincinnati them's gonna try to get the ball out of Joe Burrow's hands quick too. Real quick. The last couple weeks, Myles Garrett had like 1 sack in like the last 4 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. That is crazy. But that's what I'm talking about. Vegas, bro. Like, yo, sure bets have become unsure bets. TJ Watt didn't have a supreme good season this year. Like, bro, it's just been a whole bunch of foolishness. They're foolery, bro. I've never seen a season this just unbalanced. I've never. And anything. I mean, I don't know if basketball's been like that, but football's definitely been like that. I'm in the championship in 2 leagues, bro. I was injured. I was in coaches Sip the Tallies one, and literally the very second week, half my team was injured. Nobody's trading. Then the next 2 weeks, my quarterback was down, and then my backup quarterback was. I'm like, bro, I'm done. I lost. It is what it is. Like, I didn't even try after that. I was like, bro, y'all tripping. And nobody's trading. You gonna catch this L? I'm like, bro, y'all gonna catch the L. You gotta lose. It is what it is, bro. Nobody's trading. Nobody's like, coach. I'm never playing fantasy with them ever again, bro. They're the most ruthless people ever, bro. No one's trading with nothing. Which I won. Yeah, coach won. Yeah, bro. It was the most ruthless. They're like kill the wounded, bro. This has been, usually I come top 5, top 3 usually in fantasy when I play. I was bottom. Like, I'm like, bro, pause. I'm like, bro, like, this is crazy. My running back hurt. Wide receivers hurt. Then my quarterback going out. Then my secondary quarterback, because I picked 2 quarterbacks from the jump. I'm like, okay, just in case. All of them got hurt. I was just like, say, anybody want to trade? No. I'm like, all right, well, I'm dead. Here, Coach Gentleman League. More like Cutthroat League. Y'all are pirates. Yo, straight pirates. Yo, man, that was nasty work, bro. I'm sitting out there like, yo, there's no trades, there's no nothing, because it was like a full thing. So it wasn't like there was a whole bunch of like free agents. All the free agents was hot garbage. So if your starters went down like that, you weren't doing much. You weren't doing much. I'll tell you that right now. You were not doing much. Captain Jack Sparrow reported that this man, bro. This man trying me, bro. Listen, man, I'm not gonna lie. It was fun though. I'm definitely gonna do it next year. Definitely gonna do it with y'all next year. Don't worry, I'll catch you next year, coach. I listen. This is the first season I've ever been where so many of my people were injured. Nope. Let me not lie. I had 1 year where I had with some friends and I was just picking out, and I had some but that wasn't a real serious league, right? And a lot of people were injured in that one. But all the ones I was serious in, I've never had that many injuries ever, bro. I was like, bro, this can't be life. Felt like life must be life. I was like, bro, this is nasty. Yeah, my league like that too. They reject all my trades. Bro, listen, and coach knew it too. He laughing at me. He like, bro, cutthroat, bro. Oh my God, a whole bunch of Davy Jones. Nasty work, bro. Yo, shout outs to that movie too. That movie series was straight fire. Pirates of the Caribbean, underrated series. That series is so fire, bro. 1, 2, and 3. People don't know. They act like that movie wasn't it. The one movie series I wish they would have made, the third one too, was National Treasure. I like National Treasure too. National Treasure was a fire, especially the first one. The second one was good. The first one was great. I thought they were going to do a third one, but they never made a third one. I was like, why? But coach, as a coach, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I really think the Ravens have a shot to beat the Steelers. But once again, it's up to the Ravens to play clean football. And that's to anybody in here, like, I'm really worried about them playing clean football. I don't know what it is when Lamar Jackson's in the game. It's like they just feel like they're like you saw last week how they were. They're all like, we got to be locked in. We can't drop nothing. Everybody is totally serious, locked in. When Lamar's in there, oh, we got Lamar. We're good. It's like, yo, what are y'all doing? And then you start seeing tip passes, fumbles, drop. Like, think about, this might be the most Ravens season that you've ever seen touchdowns. More called back touchdowns, more drop touchdowns, more fumbled touchdowns, more offensive pass interference called on touchdowns in the history of the Ravens. In the history of the Ravens this year. It's been crazy. Like, I don't, like, nah, bro. Like, I need them to be, and the Steelers are the most opportunistic team I've ever seen. Like, they'll look at you and you'll fumble. Trip you and you'll fumble. They're always attacking the ball. They're not attacking the ball, they're attacking the ball. When they go to tackle you, they're hitting the ball. Even when you get hit once, the second person coming over to clean you with the ball, she's like, I got it, boom, and then the other person will come. And I seen that one fumble, this is the craziest fumble I think I've ever seen. The guy, there was a running back, he runs over the first guy, and the two guys hit him this way. The guy on the ground goes to his knees, and he's falling forward, and he reaches up and just punches it this way. Like, Hadouken, and then when he hit it, it went forward, hit the guy's helmet, and bounced back into the other guy's hand. Steelers recovered the fumble. I was like, that's the type of mindset they have to attack the ball carrier. So Ravens have to be on their P's and Q's. I do not want to hear no excuses. Oh, fumbling's part of the game. You know, we're trying really hard. Bro, I will teleport on the field, and somebody's going to have to come and see me, bro. Real talk, bro. I am not joking. I am not joking. I am not trying to not have a chance at winning a Super Bowl this year. This year, it's wide open. And to tell you the truth, this will be probably the best season to talk trash if we win. Because imagine this. We would have won the Super Bowl with a injured Lamar Jackson, a horrible offensive line. If anybody makes an excuse for the offensive line, please save your breath. Save your breath. Because I don't want to hear it. The offensive line has been terrible, to say the least. Whole bunch of drops, whole bunch of injuries, injured a lot defense, and a bad defense. And if we got that and won the Super Bowl, bro, I'm going to tell you this one thing, though. If the Ravens win the Super Bowl this year, they're just going to double down on how they do things. I'm just going to be real with you. Even though I want them to win, because in their mind, they're going to be like, look at this. The year that we were hurt, the year when Lamar is not playing, you know what I'm saying, he's not, has all the gaudy stats. The year when we're fumbling on that, that's the year when we won. See? See what I'm saying? I really believe that if we win that, the Ravens are going to double down more in their philosophy more than ever before. That's it. Even with Lamar Jackson as the quarterback. Because they're going to be like, look, you didn't even play superbly throughout the season and we still won. Look how they doubled and tripled down when they won the other ones. So that's another thing. I'm hoping, personally, for me, my best case scenario is Ravens win. Harbaugh walks off into the sunset winning a Super Bowl. He gets his little statue at the stadium. and then we get a brand new offensive-minded coach who brings in his own staff, and then we run it up. That's my best case scenario. Real talk. Real talk. I don't see any other way of it working out, you know what I'm saying, outside of that. What's y'all best case scenario? That's mine. That's my best case scenario. Harbaugh gets his second, either takes the Michigan job, which I could see him doing, taking a college job and saying, you know what, I've done everything that you could do in the NFL. I've coached for a super long time. Or he goes into management for the Ravens. So he's like, I've been here and I don't want to leave. My family's here. That'd be something else. But I need him gone for being the coach. I don't care if we win. And I know there's going to be Ravens fans like, look, we love you, Harbaugh. You won. We believe in you. Shut up. I still want him out of here. Like, yo, I don't care what you would have said. No, but Nitro, we love him. Doesn't look like I care. Like, real talk. What do you mean no Patrick? Whoa. What do you mean no Patrick? Patrick Ricard is playing. If we win Super Bowl, we definitely get into Hard Knocks. Yup. What would that be? Hard Knock in 2 years? Oh, no Mahomes. You mean, yeah, no Patrick Mahomes. And like I said, Josh Allen could get knocked out in the first round. He could definitely get knocked out in the first round. So if the Bills get knocked out of the first, I already said the Chiefs were making the playoffs. I told y'all that from the beginning of the season. So I was fully correct on that. I said that. It's funny too, because if the Browns beat the Bengals, I think that messes up their draft order. It's something of that effect. But yeah, KBZ, what up, bro? But that's what I'm trying to say. It's a whole bunch of stuff. The script won't let it happen. I said it too. Bro, the Ravens can win it all if their head is on straight. Exactly, Flex. We can win it all. We can win it all. And I'll be real with you. Even though this year was, very frustrating, you think I would trade in a year we won the Super Bowl for a year where we were super exciting and then lost at the end? Come on now, bro. Now, bro, you know how bad it's going to be for people online if we win this year after everything they said about Lamar too? Bro, do you have any idea how I'm going to be? The amount of content I'm going to make, making fun of people individually? I will probably go viral for making fun of people individually. I'm going to have episodes. If we win the Super Bowl this year, I'm going to have literal episodes making fun of individuals full on for 15 minutes straight. I'm dead serious with you. I'm going to take time out to crush people. You have to understand where I'm coming from. Okay, let me make sure y'all know where I'm coming from with that. Crush people. They're going to be like, man, Nitro is so mean. You were talking all that smack, weren't you? I'm not playing. You thought it was a game. You found out that it wasn't. I'm about it. Make them say, And I'm dead serious. I am not joking. I am not playing. I'm dead serious with y'all. Hey, LBG. Hey, those are my guys. LBHT. Give them some love, guys. Jose and Brodney. And listen, he's in there too. I don't know if you've seen the other episode. I just wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? Happy New Year's to you guys. First show to ever shout me out on their channel. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much. God bless, man. Hopefully y'all are doing good. You got to enjoy the holidays with your family, man. Much love. Are you working? Yellow Skittles only. I am getting bread for a bread ministry for my church. This is Bimbo Bakeries. Bimbo Bakeries has Edmonds and all of like the Spanish bread brands and stuff like that. And we get bread from them and then we give it out to the community at the church. I'm the guy that does all the pickup. I go through, make sure everything is good. There's no rips or anything, and all the bread and other stuff are clean and good. And then we bring them to the church and give them out of the bread pantry. So if you ever want to know, that's what I'm doing. Every Friday, that's what we do. We go live from doing it. See? Organic. This is for Hendo right here. I can tell you, Hendo see this organic. What is this? 22 whole grains and seeds. Oh, he probably said, he's like, oh, it's my favorite bread ever. Shout out to Hendo. Good morning, Happy New Year. JB44, yeah. So yeah, that's what we do, man. So every Friday we come in and we get that done. I'm actually gotta get some other bread. And there's a lot of elderly people that come to the church for bread. So I try to get the bread that they like, because there's a lot of different stuff. You know, there's kids, so you get snacks and stuff like that. But like the keto bread, the 50, the delightful ones that are like 40 calories and stuff like that. They like those type of bread, so, or the whole grain. So I try to get enough of that stuff for the elderly, because there's a lot of elderly that comes there, a lot. There's more elderly and children that come there than probably anybody else. There's no middle age, really. They're probably the least. Vox said, don't you know? I'll try not to. It's like, Scott, bro. Yo. Let me see if I can stack this back out, because there's other bread back there I know that don't like. Yo, lunch break hot take. I told them, I said, yo, we can win this. We can win and beat the Steelers, but the Ravens have to play clean football. Not just clean football, smart football. That means you're not, we're going to, go for it on the certain, you know what I'm saying? You got to take the points when you can take them, play field position, make the plays when they're there, play non-turnover football. Because, like I said, I don't know who else watches this. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to play intense, but play fully in control. The thing what I've noticed the Ravens this year more, and this is on coaching, is that when I've seen Lamar Jackson out of the game for a lot of the games, you see that they're different. Like the Ravens, they even hold the ball different. And I said, when Lamar Jackson's playing, you'll see them hold the ball down here. They're all willy-nilly with the ball. When he's not playing, they're holding it up here. Everybody's on their P's and Q's. Even though we didn't win a lot of those games, right? Everybody's on their P's and Q's. It's not the same thing when he's in the game. When he's in the game, it's like, we got Lamar, he's magical. No, I don't need that crap. I need everyone to be on their P's and Q's for this game. Keep Henry in on third down. Thank you. Listen, Henry, I keep trying to tell people this, while people didn't want Henry, and this is one of the biggest reasons I want him. It's called gravity. Certain players have gravity. They affect how you play defense. Even on third down, Henry affects how you do, because he could pick up 5 yards on the third down. And he could just stiff arm you, then go up for 20. So you keep him on the field, and then if he's stiff, so even if you want to run play action on third down, or say you might run to try to get it, right? That it forces the linebackers to creep up. Guess what happens when linebackers creep up? You could throw behind them. Or if the safety comes down a little more, now you can hit a big play down the middle, or you can find a zone beater where you can go right in that little spot, find a spot and throw into it. And it buys you time, because it gives them that extra second, because you just can't go after the quarterback. You gotta, is he going this way? Okay. So that 1 or 1.5 second is literally all you need to make a big play in the NFL. If you need any confirmation on that, Cincinnati Bengals Super Bowl with the Rams, that last play to, to Chase, if his line held up for half a second more, I'm not exaggerating all the time, half a second more, they win the Super Bowl. They win the Super Bowl. Half a second. Half. Now they said not like one. No, one. That's it. They win the Super Bowl. So people got to understand that it's a game of inches. It's a game of seconds. You have to do your job. And you got to keep Henry in for those plays. You have to. It's imperative. He's too important not to. So when they be like, oh no, it's definitely a passing down, because we going Keaton Mitchell because he's a scat back. Man, he could just make people miss. No, you doofuses. Put the guy in that forces people to come down. I'm not saying Keaton doesn't force people to do things. My thing is that Henry is such a weapon in the game planning, and how he affects the linebackers and such, and the safeties, that keeping him in opens up the field for other people. That's part of the biggest reason I wanted Henry. When you're respected in the NFL, there's a gravity to you, right? That's part of the reason why I said we've never had a guy on the outside that had gravity about them. That was like, oh my God, he's on the field. We have to roll a safety over there. We've never had a guy like that, ever. Never. All these other teams had guys like that. The Patriots, Randy Moss, Welker, I even know he was in the slot. They've had guys where it's like, bro, we need probably 2 people on him. Like that, we've had it in the run game, but not the pass game. That's part of the biggest reason why I've always said in the past, like, I want somebody on the outside that has gravity about them, that forces team to be like, bro, we just can't play him willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we're guarding this guy. He'll torch us. Ooh, 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 wait. Gregory Smith, good morning. It's Henry's birthday? I didn't know that. Ooh. Okay. I got. Now you gave me an idea. Shout out to you, bro. You gave me an idea for a video today. Bet. Say it less. It's his birthday. It's your birthday. Yo. Oh, it's on now. You better keep him on third. Listen, I'm telling you, play action is going to kill the Steelers because there's nothing you could do. Like, if Lamar's able to run, this is why I said I don't understand why Todd Monken calls the games the way he calls it. Because if you have a quarterback like Lamar Jackson and you're running play action with Derrick Henry, and you have a running back like Derrick Henry, you have a two-way go. In every run play, you have a two-way go. That's Penny and Shaq in their prime. Kobe and Shaq in their prime. Everybody's coming down for that. Pause. So then you have nothing but open field behind. Bro, listen, man, y'all playing with me. If y'all want to know what we're talking about, look at this. Look at this. It's crazy, man. Probably take 2 more of the little bites. I know the kids love that stuff. And I think that's all for that. And then I got to get the bread over here for the elderly. The Ravens have to somehow get a Patrick. They have to. Aaron Rodgers, everyone keep telling me Aaron Rodgers is old and can't play. He looks fine when he has time. When Aaron Rodgers has time, he looks just fine. So I'm trying to wonder, like, you know what I'm saying? He looks just fine when he has time. And it's not like the Steelers have world beaters as weapons. They don't. So that's my point of it. Like, he's doing just fine. He's doing enough for them to win. He really is. And on top of it, he's hurt. Remember, he has a broken hand. He's just playing through it. He had a broken bone in one of his arms. Remember they had said it a couple weeks ago? Broken bones don't heal in a week or a week and a half. I'll tell you that right now, they don't. That's how Brett Favre play action was deadly because everyone was scared of the draw. Yeah. I also think that Lamar is going to shut down these haters. Bro, listen, nothing he does will shut down the haters. Nothing, because Lamar hate is worth too much money. Lamar hate should be compared to gold. I'm not going to lie to you. It's the same thing, like, listen, and if you watch me, you know I'm not a LeBron James fan. But it's the same thing with LeBron James in the NBA. LeBron James hate feeds families. Literally feeds families. Like, you got, like, if you go online and start talking crazy about LeBron James, you're getting a check. You understand where I'm coming from? That's what I try to tell people, like, if there's certain ways that you can make content to just make money. If you're out here talking crazy, like, just, if you're like one of these, like, guys, like Acho, just going out here to just to badmouth somebody's career or name, you'll make a lot of money online. A lot. It's so easy. Like, if I went on there and was like, yo, I'm a badmouth Lamar Jackson, LeBron James, and then I'll big up certain people that the media does, the channel will go viral. I'm not even asking. It would go viral. You think if someone that did something kind to me, I'm going to turn my back on them? You out of your mind. Plus, he's my favorite player. But that's the LeBron James stuff. Everything negative sells, so everybody's going to push negativity. Yeah, Shifty Sean, I think I would say he is. Even though I'm not a LeBron James fan, you know what I'm saying? To me, he's the second best player ever to play the game, to me. And he does not deserve a lot of the criticism that he gets. Even though he deserves some. I mean, come on now, bro. He has been the most scrutinized athlete of all time. I don't care if you love Michael Jordan or not. That's just factual. You can't even argue that. He's the most scrutinized athlete of all time. And I don't even think it's relatively even close. I don't think it's relatively close at all. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't like that. I don't believe in doing that to people. But that's what sports media has become. That's what it's devolved into. You don't think, like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I talk to like all the content creators, right? I talk to Coach and the guys. You don't think if Coach say, you know what, let me start bashing these dudes, right? Start getting loud, bashing them, making fun of them, talking out the side of my neck. You don't think Coach's channel would go to 20K overnight if Lunch Break Hot Take decided to do the same thing? You don't think their channel would go to 10K overnight? That's how the media, I'm telling you, it's the algorithms that allow them to push it that way. It allows it. Positivity does not sell. It does not. Only negativity. And it's crazy too, because people like positive stuff. But virality, going viral, that's the key. Going viral is what everyone's trying to do. And when you're going viral, negativity is where that is built on. That's how you go pretty much viral doing something stupid. So yeah. JB44 said, nah, you think so? Are you out of your mind? I'm telling you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If they want to go viral, that's all you got to do. I'm serious. It's the algorithms are built that way, bro. And mind you, I spent shoot a channel to go because my other job I had to be there for a certain time, like at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's like I had to wake up early just to get a video out, to go to work, to come from work, view the landscape, to put out another video for the later time also, and maybe go live. I'm telling you, bro, I used to be up hours researching it. That's how it goes. That's how that junk goes. And it's nasty. It's disgusting, but that's how social media is now. And to tell you the truth, I don't see it changing. I don't see it changing for the foreseeable future because social media is now news. There's more, like, think about it, bro. Like, you can't tell news without social media. Because, hey, thank you so much for that, Chris, for the donation. Happy New Year's 2026. Happy New Year's to you too, Chris. Thank you so much for that, madam. Thank you so much. God bless. So yeah. So that's the key. So I want to build this the right way. Something that can be that's respected, that's later on that people can look at and over the years it ages gracefully. That's more for what I want personally. And I bet you if you talk to Lunch Break, you talk to Coach, you talk to Raven C, you talk to Flex Zone, you talk to who else? Rogue Pod. If they anybody, that's probably what they want for their channels also. Something respectful that they can look back on and be proud of. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't care how it looks as long as it's paying the check. As long as they're getting that check, they don't care how it looks. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that at all. Around the world in 5 seconds. Why does bro have a box of bananas? Oh my God. Okay, so you're probably new to the channel. I'm at Bimbo Bakeries. We pick up bread for my church's bread box from here to give out to the community. If you need any clarification at all, because sometimes people don't believe it. They run Edmonds, as you can see, Bimbo Bakeries. So yeah, so I'm just doing my part. It's a way that we give back and it helps out people in the community. A lot of people are hungry and stuff like that. Things are becoming more and more expensive. So it's a way for, elderly and stuff like that to get bread, kids to get snacks. It works out well. It helps a lot of people. So yeah. Nah, you good, bro. You good. You asked the question, so I answered. You good, bro. We good over here, man. Some people don't know. Some people new to the channel. They just see a live and go into the live. It's fine. Ben Cleveland waived, but 77 is still in the. I seen that. Yes, I'll be talking about that to you. Ben Cleveland was waived, everybody. Yes, he was waived. He was waived by the Baltimore. I knew that was coming down the pike. I knew it was coming down the pike. What I'm wondering is who they're going to bring up. That's what I'm wondering. We'll get to see who, though. It's ridiculous. And 77 has been so terrible. I don't know how on God's green earth you can try to tell me that he shouldn't be cutting now. But hey, that's Harbaugh and them's team. They can do whatever they want. And if he wins the title, he'll say it's justified. I was correct. That's all he's going to say. That's what I'm hoping. Listen, man. I'm hoping that this year they really redo that entire offensive line. What is this? Nope, I'm not going to trust it. Hope they do that whole offensive line over. I don't want to see this crap again. I'll be real with you. I just don't. I really don't. Should have been 10. Easily should have been 77. Easily. He's horrible. He's terrible. He's a joke. And I'm not gonna lie to you. When he's missing tackles, he'd be on the field laughing. Like, that's gonna be funny. Yeah, I mean, he'd be missing blocks and everything else. He'd be laughing it up like. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like at all. You can go find somebody else with that. He be doing it consistently too. I be seeing him laughing, chuckling like that. That's funny. Nah, bro, get out of here. Let me go take this back. Here we got I got one more box. I'm gonna fill that up over there and we're done. I feel so bad for Ben. Yeah, he's went through it, bro. Like, if you read up what happened to Ben Cleveland, bro, it's jacked up. It really is. It really is. Like, I think that he had he was married or something of that effect, and he caught his significant other cheating on him, and just, started to drown himself in the bottle. It's sad, man. It really is. And you got to be able to, man, I don't try to tell people people don't realize that, man, that stuff like that is real life. Like, they're playing a kid's game and getting paid millions of dollars to do it. But that's real. We're talking real life stuff, bro. Like, a real man understands what a man goes through when his heart's broken, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine you come home and, you know what I'm saying, you find out that your lady's, cheating on you and stuff like that, and you got to uproot your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a great feeling. That's not. And not everybody can just be like, I'm okay. I'm a Spartan. I don't not everyone's like that, bro. Some people's going to feel that. Some people's they're going to be hurt by that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be out of it for a while. So that's what I'm saying. What he's went through, bro, is true. It's ridiculous. And everyone's just like, oh, he's all right. You'll be okay. Like, no, bro, it's not something you just get over. It's not something you get over, especially if you love the person, truly love them, bro. That's not something you get over, bro. You're going to be hurt for a long time. A long time. TP Bung, whatever your name is, bro. Don't come here with that foolishness. I'm already blocking you. It is what it is. Why would you come in here and even try to cuss those words? And before they can even see it, I took you out. So, I mean, I hope you got what you wanted from that. Like, bro, imagine somebody trying to do something here and you're doing something like that. Nasty work. I don't see anything else. Crazy trolls. Yeah, man, I don't understand people like that. It's like, come on now, man. We're over here with positivity, and you come in here with the negativity. It's nasty work. Like, yo, it's like, well, where's all this hate coming from, bro? What did I do to you? It could be, I don't know. I don't care. Water down a duck's back, bro. I've been called every name you can be called in this world, bro. Chin up high, keep doing my best. It's a new year. Like, if anybody thinks trolls are going to get me down, you're outside of your mind. It is kind of sad that they take their time out of their day to, you know what I'm saying, be foolish. But, hey, be foolish all you want. You'll just get blocked, and we keep on keeping on. Like, it is what it is. Haters going to hate. And ballers are going to ball. All right. Well, yeah. Yeah, he be trolling. I ain't gonna lie, he do be trolling. Yo, he do be trolling. You're not lying on that. You're definitely not lying on that. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like I said before, I'm really, really hoping that we get this stuff done today for tomorrow. I'm pretty sure, didn't they flex it to Sunday night? They flexed again to Sunday night, I'm pretty sure. They're not gonna keep that as a 1 o'clock game. They flexed it. So if they flex that game, it's on and popping. Because then I can go to church and just come home, chill with the family, then be fully ready for the nighttime game. And I'm praying that that's what we got. 8:20, yes. Yes, I'm in the building, leave after work. Nice. Last regular game of the season, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Steelers versus Ravens for it all. You're gonna try to tell me that this isn't like it might not have been the season that we really wanted overall, but I couldn't pick another way, a better way. If we lose, we lose. If we win, we're in. Let's get it. Let's go get it. I don't hear no excuses, right? No nothing. You gotta go perform, bro. Hopefully we get it too, man. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be so crazy. I'm not even lying to y'all, bro. Y'all have no idea how I'm looking forward to it. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, I'm locked in. I'm locked in, bro. Still could turn out to be Cinderella season. Exactly. It's like you're trying to tell people. The NFL season this year has been absolutely, like, haywire. If you weren't in here earlier, I said it. This was a Vegas dream season. If you ask who won this season, Vegas did. Because, I mean, and I said this, even guys for like statistical seasons had like off seasons. Saquon, behind that, with that offensive line, those weapons you thought was going to have an amazing season this year. He didn't have a Bijan, like you thought was going to have a masterful season. Like, you see what I'm trying to say? Like, bro, the top 3 running backs right now are Derrick Henry, what's his name on the Colts, and the Bills. The Bills guy's leading everybody. He ended up with 1,700 yards or more of rushing yards. And that's real talk. So, if you don't know, now you know. And they say Josh Allen got no help. Nasty work. Nasty work. Yo, they be like, oh, he has no help. He has none. It's not his fault. If they don't win, it's not his fault. It's nasty, bro. Nasty. We're in the Super Bowl this year. I'm praying that we are. I'm not going to lie, I'm praying that we are. Let me go say bye, guys. I'm gone, sir. God bless. All right, have a wonderful day. Clean version. You know, we deal in the clean version, bro. We deal in the clean version. We are in here, bro. These cops have been ridiculous. I came coming here, bro. Listen, there was probably coming here, like, I want to say I passed 6 cops just coming here. It's been ridiculous, bro. Hurry up. It's been ridiculous. Raven C in here, that's my guy. Y'all give him some love too. You know, Raven C got a channel. You know what I'm saying? If you ever have time, go give him some love. Check his channel out. He makes good Ravens content based on, you know, Raven C, his name. You know what I'm saying? Give him some love and try him out. I'm telling you, he has a great channel, man. Shout out to Raven C. But I'm telling y'all this, guys, I really do believe, man, we can win this and we can go all the way. I don't think, listen, Josh Allen right now has a hurt leg. He has a hurt leg. That means he's going to have to sit in that pocket and make the throws. That's never been his game, ever. We've seen more with Lamar doing that than ever with Josh Allen, just sitting in the pocket and making throws. You feel me? So if he can't be mobile like he likes to be, even though his offensive line is absolutely amazing, I think there's more chances for sacks. And he don't see the field, I feel, well. Like as the top flight quarterbacks, and even though I believe he's the second best right now, I don't believe he sees the field like they do. So if he's not seeing the field like they do, I feel like if he's stuck in the pocket, he's more prone to turnovers. And if he's getting turnovers, they're gonna lose. I don't care if they face the Patriots are opportunistic defense. They're going to hit them and they're going to catch interceptions. That's how Mike Vrabel coaches his team up. He's an old school Patriots player. That's how he coached them up. So the Patriots, if they face the Bills, I think the Patriots will knock off the Bills. I really believe so. So then we're looking at the Patriots. We're looking at Denver. Chargers are going to get knocked off. I don't have no belief in the Chargers. Chargers are going to get knocked off. And then, of course, we got to go against Houston. Houston will be probably our biggest problem in the playoffs. For this play, if we can make the playoffs, it'll be the Ravens' biggest test. Why? C.J. Stroud is a great quarterback, number one. Number two, they have a stout running game. Nick Chubb and them brothers are over there killing it. You feel me? They have an amazing receiver in Nico Collins. If Tank Dell was available, oh my God, I'd be so petrified of this team if Tank Dell was available. Oh, because you know I'm a big Tank Dell guy. You know what I'm saying? So then you got to take into that consideration. So now you have a player that can just go up and get the ball. Just throw it to him, he can go get. That's Nico, and he has run after the catch ability. He's like 6'4", 6'5". So no weaknesses as a receiver. Can go and do everything you need him to do. That's been one of our Achilles heels, and we don't get pressured. Meaning, C.J. Stroud is gonna have time to fling the football, and C.J. Stroud is one of those quarterbacks that like to sit in the pocket. He likes to sit. He ain't trying to move if he don't gotta move. He ain't trying to move. He ain't trying to make it do what it make it do. Pickens or Tank? I go Pickens. Tank has been had injuries. Now, here's the thing. I like to build things. If I'm looking at receivers, I think Tank Dell's a number 2. But if he was healthy, he'd be a top 2 number 2. Because think about the twos in the league right now. The twos are like, who's twos? T. Higgins is a 2. You feel me? What's his name on Philly behind A.J. Brown is a 2. Waddle is a 2. Tank Dell will be a top 2. You feel me? If he's fully healthy, easily, he is disgusting. Like people, like when I told everyone Tank Dell was gonna be unstoppable, I tried to. He was unguardable, bro. Unguardable. It's just that he got hit in weird places that broke his body. Tank Dell is nasty, and he got legit consistent hands. Zay is a 2. Personally, straight up. If Tank Dell was healthy, Tank Dell's a better receiver than Zay Flowers in my eyes. I'm being 100% with you. I'm not hating. I'm being real. If Tank Dell was healthy, because remember it was friendly fire that broke his leg in 2 different places. He caught an amazing touchdown, and then his guy flew in head first and knocked out his knee and pinned his knee to the ground and broke it in like 2 or 3 places. Tank Dell was a better receiver than Zay Flowers. I don't care what you say. Tank Dell's yard after run is just as good as Zay's. He's actually faster than Zay, because Zay doesn't have a lot of straight line speed. Zay's like a 4.5, 4.4 wide receiver for straight line speed. He's a shifty guy, real quick. You believe that? I don't think he can be that. Zay Flowers' hands are too inconsistent to be a number 1. When you have a number 1 receiver, there's 2 things that a number 1 receiver, it's integral to being called a number 1 receiver. 1, they have to be able to bail their quarterback out, right? Because not every throw is going to be perfect. And what I mean by that is diving catches, toe taps going with the ball going out of bounds, wobblers that get caught in the air maybe, and they got to go make a jump ball. Those are number 1 receivers. Zay Flowers cannot do any of that. He cannot do any of that. He cannot do any of that. That's been proven. He's had more than enough years to show. Does he run across the middle? Yes. But that's why I say he's a number 2. Number 1s, if the quarterback is hitting the air and the ball's up in the air, they're still able to go get that ball. They'll turn, that's a turnover, into a great play. That's not Zay Flowers. Pickens can do that. A.J. Brown could do that. McLaurin could do that. DJ Moore could do that. CeeDee Lamb can do that. Who else could do that? Jamar Chase. Even Tyreek Hill, the small guy. He's the smallest receiver out of all of them, and he can even do that. We've watched balls, go into the air, hang, and Tyreek go up the ladder and go and get it. Bail out his quarterback. You've never seen Zay Flowers do that, ever. And on top of it, little toe tap, it's going out of bounds. Whoop! 2 feet in. Oh my God, it was a little wide. He still got his hand on the ball, got it 2 fingers on it, brought it in still. Now put running around like that, he doesn't have the straight line speed to be put into a Tyreek Hill. The reason why Tyreek Hill is because speed kills. But Tyreek Hill is built like a running back, so he can take the hits, right? And he has amazing vertical. He has amazing vertical speed. Not like vertical speed, but I mean jumping ability. Tyreek got like a 40-inch vertical. Easy. That's why he be flipping around like a Ninja Turtle every chance he get. Like he a Power Ranger. See, oh, yeah! All around the place. I like Zay. What are you talking about? I like Zay. Don't say I don't like. I do like Zay. But listen, people get mad when I tell the truth about Zay. Zay is a really good player. Really, really good player. But if I start naming off all of the receivers, I can name 20 receivers better than Zay. Straight up. 20. We did this the other day. We sat down in the studio and we went over, there was like 22 guys I named better than Zay that you would take over Zay right now. There's like 20 of them. So it's like, come on now, bro. It doesn't mean he's not good. Nah, Zay's a very, very good, very talented player. But there's levels. Like Wes Welker, to me, not even to me, he's the greatest slot receiver of all time, right? Wes Welker was having 1,500-yard seasons, multiple of them, 12 touchdowns. Were you picking Wes Welker over Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, any of those guys that could go on the outside and still dominate? No. Tyreek Hill, you can move in the slot, outside, use him as a gadget player. He's going to dominate anywhere he's on the field. Anywhere. You put him on special teams, he's going to dominate. Tyreek Hill is the exception to every rule when it comes to like a wide receiver. But he does the integral things that make him a true number one. He'll go up, he'll bail out his quarterback, he'll make catches in traffic. Like, Tyreek Hill is legit. That's why I'm not telling everybody, oh, he got hurt this year. Tyreek Hill is going to be just fine. He's actually faster this year than he was the last 2 years. You can't do that with Zay. Zay's hands are not consistent enough. Zay got hands like Jerry Jeudy. Zay's hands are not consistent enough to be a true number one receiver. And he don't make enough splash plays to make up for the lack of hands. So it's like, I know, because once again, that's why we do this. Terrell Owens used to drop the ball, right? Okay, but his splash play ability was like, okay, he dropped the ball maybe 5 times in the season, but he'd make up for it in so many, because he would win games literally by himself. So it's like, okay, you're not winning a game because you're not winning outright a game because Zay Flowers is unstoppable. I just can't see that. I mean, maybe you can, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong on that. I really don't. I know my history, bro. Say balls, I say you're wrong. I mean, Chris, I get it. But Zay leads the league. I think he's second or third in drops this year. I think he's tied for second for most fumbles for wide receivers this year. Like, once again, I'm not saying that Zay's a bad player. I'm not saying he's a bad. You'll never hear me say Zay Flowers is a bad player. I'm a fan of Zay Flowers. But I like to keep things in context when it comes to Zay Flowers. When you look at Zay Flowers, everyone's like, oh yeah, he's not a number one. Like, he's not. He's a great number 2. If we got a number 1, I would love for the number 2 to the number 1. Love it. When I look at the number 1 receiver, once again,